Hi Cancer, Cancer rising. Welcome to your 2025 horoscope. There are a lot of changes occurring this year, major changes. In fact, you'll be excited because there's one planet that is going to bring you a lot of growth and expansion because it's impacting you directly. And we'll get into that. Now, before I get started, just to let you know that this won't apply to every Cancerian because everyone's chart is unique. If you want to learn more about your chart and how 2025 will impact you on a much more deeper level, book an astrology reading. So let's kick off with what is currently going on, and that is Mars is currently retrograde in your sign. So it's been in retrograde since late 2024 as I'm recording this, and it will continue to be in your sign from January the 6th till February the 23rd, which means your energy levels, your stamina, your momentum, your ability to get things done when it comes to your drive, even your temperament will all be impacted. Okay, this is a time where think of it as your higher self or the universe wanting you to slow down and retreat, something you're comfortable with being a Cancerian. This is a time to go inwards, and any shadows that come up during this time, and there will be, because with retrogrades it's a reflection period where things do come up from the past. Anything that has been brewing up or has not been working out, or anything that is not of service to you and your highest growth, comes up to the surface so it can be worked through. So really think about how you want to move forward when you're out of this reflection period, when you're out of this reassessing period, when you're out of this, going inwards period. How do you want to move forward? How do you want to redirect your energy? This is about re-strategizing, refocusing, and then redirecting your energy. During this time, relationships can be impacted because Mars is opposing your 7th house. So any type of power struggle or ego battle can definitely come up, and you got to be mindful of how you react or retaliate. Again, that is going to help you to do any shadow work that needs to be done. But this is about refocusing and redirecting your energy. So when we move forward with Mars on February the 23rd, you can work through your goals and ambitions and what you want to achieve in the year of 2025 more smoothly and with more success. Now, on January the 11th, the nodes shift signs. The North Node will be in Pisces and the South Node will be in Virgo. So the North Node being in Pisces means that it will be impacting your 9th house. The North Node is the energy we're moving forward in. So the 9th house is going to be a very active, energized area of life for you. There's a lot of going forward, but then there's also a lot of slowing down. And the reason why is, as the North Node moves into Pisces, in March, we're going to have Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde occur. And they'll start off in Aries, impacting your 10th house of career goals and ambition. So there's going to be a lot of slowing down there and reevaluating and reassessing. And I know it feels like there's a lot of retrogrades impacting you. Well, there is. There's a lot of taking your time, okay? Taking your time and dropping into the intuition, dropping into your heart center and really connecting deeply inwards with your soul and spirit and higher self, and understanding what needs to be done so that you can be on your divine path. So yeah, there may be some back and forth when it comes to your career, when it comes to goals and ambitions, okay? Especially with Venus there, this will impact how you feel more about your career goals and ambitions. This may even have to do with a relationship. With Mercury here, it definitely has a lot to do with stimulation and with progress as well. But then as time goes on, the retrogrades will move into your 9th house. So again, we are going to be reflecting on the matters of when it comes to philosophies and belief systems and what you believe in, even if it comes to education. If you're in education or you're learning something or working through a project, or if you have some plans to travel, they may not go the way you want them to go because there's something bigger in the background playing out to realign you, okay, to redirect you. So drop into that. Now, Saturn and Neptune will also be moving out of your 9th house into your 10th house. They will dip back in due to retrograde season, but with Neptune and Saturn in your 10th house, this is also going to be a major shift when it comes to career goals and ambitions. Saturn definitely wants you to be more sober in this area of life, more realistic. It wants you to be more committed, devoted, and spend all your time to really build this area of life. And it doesn't happen overnight. It is a process, a working process. And there can be some melancholy in the background playing up. There can be some stress or tension, and that's because of the hard work Saturn requires. Now, if you have any illusions or rose-tinted glasses, and then you're viewing this area of life from rose-tinted glasses, they will be shattered by Saturn. So, yeah, there can be some tension here, but Saturn wants you to really focus and commit to this area of life and restructure it and really take it seriously. And when you really devote and commit yourself to it, that's when you'll see the results, okay? So that's going to be a major theme playing up in the next year coming. And it's going to be a process, like I said. But I want to go back to the 9th house and the North Node in your 9th house. As I was saying, there is some slowing down with the retrogrades in your 9th house, but the nodes stay assigned for about 18 months approximately. So there's still going to be opportunity to travel. There's still going to be opportunity to grow and evolve and expand your mind and expand your horizons. And this may have also to do with your career goals and ambitions, because prior to the nodes moving into your 9th house, the North Node was in your 10th house, where there was a lot of focus in your career goals and ambitions. And now Saturn wants you to take it even more seriously. Take it more seriously than before. Work harder than before. The North Node in your 10th house is probably more about figuring it out and moving on to new opportunities and new experiences. But Saturn now wants you to prove it. Prove that you want it. If you want it, go hard for it. Work hard for it. Commit to it. So the 10th and 9th house sometimes can go hand in hand in terms of your mind and your attitude and your beliefs and your philosophies, because that's what backs it up and supports you in succeeding and achieving. Now, with the nodes in your 9th house and your 3rd house, that means the eclipses will also occur here. So we're going to have an eclipse in Virgo in March, and then we're going to have an eclipse in Pisces in September, and then a solar eclipse in Virgo on September the 21st. So there can be a lot of changes and transformation, a lot of expansion occurring in your 9th and 3rd house. This has to do with your mind. This has to do with your philosophies, your belief system, how your mind works, your mental energy, how you are stimulated. This has to do with travel. This could also have to do, especially the 3rd house, and when you have the eclipses in Virgo, this could have to do with like your environment, your daily tasks that you complete. This could also have to do with like neighborhoods and like I said, environments, and also like short distance travels, your local environment, and also siblings and cousins as well. So there could be major changes regarding those themes for you this year. Now let's move on to something exciting. Something exciting that's occurring is Jupiter on June the 9th will move into Cancer in your sign. So Jupiter is all about growth and expansion. So it can bring a lot of opportunities for you to grow. It can bring you some good luck, positive energy into your life, and you may feel like you need a lot of that because of Saturn being in your 10th house and making you feel just so serious and like the weight's on your shoulders. But Jupiter will bring a nice balance. This could also impact relationships because it will be opposing your relationships, your 7th house. So again, there could be some good feel energy. There could be some positivity here when it comes to your goals, ambitions, and life direction, how you feel about yourself, how you're just feeling about life as well, and your relationship. So that's a really nice energy. Jupiter moving into the 1st house is like a new beautiful start, a new chapter, a new cycle. Now, on July the 7th, Uranus enters Gemini, which means it will be entering your 12th house. So Uranus can bring a lot of change, a lot of new experiences, and a lot of liberation, and also a lot of creativity when it comes to your spirituality. So you can definitely expect learning about new spiritual practices, your belief systems and philosophies. Again, this is connected to the 9th house, can definitely undergo a major shift and change. And you may want to break free from any type of previous belief systems you've probably felt like have just not been in alignment with you, or maybe you're just evolving to the point where you can't relate with like the old belief systems you had. So that could be a really major shift in terms of your spirituality and what you believe in. And also dreams during this time and just like the intuitive flashes you get can definitely be very emphasized. Now let's take a look at the lunar events that will be impacting you this year. So as soon as we kick off January the 13th, we have a full moon in your sign, and this will be at 24 degrees. So with full moons, they can bring closures, endings, a release can occur, something can change from one form to another. This is a transformation. This can also be a culmination point where you can experience your manifestations occur. So look at your chart and take a look at where 24 degrees of Cancer falls. Now let's take a look at the new moon in Cancer that will occur on June the 25th. This will be at 4 degrees, so take a look again at your chart. Do you have anything at 4 degrees of Cancer or close by? If you do, you'll be impacted by this new moon the most. Now this is your annual new moon. You are ruled by the moon, so what a blessed new moon for all of us to experience, even as a collective. Now, new moons are about new beginnings, new cycles, new chapters, planting seeds, planting your goals, and work with your spirituality, your lunar energy, because this is your new moon, bringing you so much blessings and bringing you so much expansion. Now, this will, of course, like I said, impact those that have Cancer at 4 degrees or close by. So Cancer rising, I hope you enjoyed your horoscope for 2025. I'm sending you so much love, and I hope you have an incredible year ahead. May everything work in your favor, and I can't wait to catch up with you soon. Take care, and sending you love.